Just a real quick update on the KEEMSTAR ROMEO LACOSTE slap lawsuit, as we previously reported here on Hi, I'm Tommy C, and this is Shot from the Point News. It's over. It's over. It looks like Romeo is going to have to pay for KEEMSTAR's legal bills, which seem to amount just about to $160,000. If you want to go back in history a little bit, Romeo filed a defamation lawsuit against KEEMSTAR. Strangely enough, in that deposition, admitting to a lot of the things that KEEMSTAR accused him of in his drama alert video that was the subject of the so-called defamation. And what KEEMSTAR's lawyers did, because this lawsuit was in California, and by the way, this is a wonderful law, and this law is there so lawyers don't become predators and people can't be sued out of existence because they don't have money. We have a version of this in Europe, where most European countries have a version of this called loser pays. In this case, if you win the slap, you don't even have to go to court, and clearly he won the slap. If you look at this right here, Nico Lacoste, the California Dream tattoo versus Daniel KEEMSTAR Keem from Drama Alert. The document reads as follows. This court, having considered defendant's motions for attorney's fees following issuance of order granting anti-slap motion and the papers filed, therefore support orders as follows. The defendant's motion is granted, and plaintiff Nico Romeo Lacoste shall pay the defendant Keem, over $150,000 in attorney's fees that are around $8,000. So that puts it, a little over $160,000 in costs incurred in the lawsuit pursuant to California Code of Civil Procedure, Section 425.16c. Wow. And what happens to happen here is the judge has to sign it. Since he's already made the order, the signature is the final nail in the coffin. And like I said, this is a wonderful law because in this case it protected journalism. Keem did what Romeo did what Keem accused him of. So if you get a situation where you sue somebody, and let's say you're a bazillionaire and you're suing somebody and you're only suing a guy who makes $100K a year. So, he could just get buried in court. I mean, Mr. Lacoste didn't think this thing through, didn't get good advice, and probably doesn't think that much. He really doesn't probably think that much above his belt line in general. So what this thing does is you like somebody sues you, you say the lawsuit's a ridiculous lawsuit, a frivolous lawsuit. That brings on a review, and if the judge decides it's frivolous, it never goes to court, and you get your attorney's fees. In this case, because it was a multi-million-dollar lawsuit, those are going to be high. And with court fees, $160,000. This discourages frivolous lawsuits. This is the idea. I don't know how this got passed over there, but every state should have it. Everywhere. You gotta. I remember reading about a lawsuit in the UK. This guy lost his greenhouse. He had a greenhouse, some rare flowers. Some guys were playing football near it. They knocked over the plant. The plant was rare. He sued them for a ridiculous amount of money. I think it was over 10 million pounds. And they went to court. The guy with the greenhouse lost and had to pay their court costs, which were significant, and he lost his greenhouse. Your insurance rates would go down. I mean, this would be a wonderful thing if this was in your state. Everything goes down. And in this case, it protected free speech. It's protected journalism. Say what you want about KEEMSTAR. In this particular case, and I can criticize a lot of the journalism that he's done, he was correct. And not only that, he had a source, and he had this guy's DMs. At no time did I see in his deposition, and we went over it in past videos, that he was denying anything. The closest thing that he said is why I don't count as a public figure. Well, that's a little tough when you're, I don't know, the tattoo artist for the Stars in Los Angeles. FaZe Banks, Justin Bieber, you name it. Romeo Lacoste was their tattoo artist. He had a huge YouTube channel, a huge social media following. That makes you a public figure. I do notice that YouTubers in general, they like to be private citizens when they can pull that card, and they like to be public figures when they're trying to flex. So this thing is over. The Honorable Judge Gary Klausner, that's a nice German name, all he has to do is sign it. And we'll see if Romeo's shop doesn't close soon, because it's a lot of money. It's a lot of money, unless he's got bazillions. Unless he's got bazillions. And this thing went pretty quick. Pretty quick. He wasn't in the right. All right, that's all I got for you today. Thanks very much. 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you're watching this on the 28th of July, 2020, we're going live. We're going to be talking about some of the allegations against James Charles. I'll also get some other stuff in there, too. Some recent controversy. That'll be towards the end. If you follow me on Twitter, you might know what it is. And I'll see you around real soon.